Let's get into that position that I talk about every week, where you're sitting upright, but not stiff and not to attention. It's not military fashion. And you got your feet planted on the ground. And I'd suggest just before we start, just do a really fast scan, a 2 second scan of your body, and just notice if there's anywhere tight, anywhere you're holding yourself tense like that. Just let it go. Just let it relax. Put your hands symmetrical somewhere on your lap or in your lap, whichever. And you can close your eyes if it's convenient to do so. If you're in an office and there's other people around, that may not be practical. Just let your eyes fall down to a meter, 3, 4 feet in front of you, and with a soft focus. And let's just begin again, just by briefly, and I won't talk you through this, just allow your attention to settle down into your seat and your feet, and just become aware of yourself sitting here and all of the sensations that tell you you're doing that. And let me give you a few seconds just to do that and just settle into that and notice just that you're sitting here. Allowing your entire attention just to drop down into your seat and your feet, allowing your body just to let go. So each time you sit down to practice, I suggest that you connect with some kind of intention for doing the practice. Intention is like, we'll see it in fact in another session in a few weeks, it's like putting the coordinates into the GPS of your brain and telling it what you want to do with this practice and giving it instructions for what you want to achieve from it. And it sets you up for a better experience. So connect with your intention. And the general intention of this practice is to cultivate the ability to maintain a relaxed attention to everything going on around you, to be present to whatever's happening without getting caught up in any particular thought or sound or thing, without getting caught up in a story. But set whatever tension you want. And let's begin by taking a long breath in and a long breath out, and shifting our entire attention very lightly and effortlessly onto noticing the breath going in and going out. Noticing the breath wherever it's most vivid for you. Maybe the raising of your abdomen, the falling of your abdomen. Maybe you notice that the nostrils going in cold and slightly warmer coming out, but it doesn't matter where you watch it or monitor it, just notice the cycle. And when thoughts or sensations or sounds come up, just noticing, maybe staying distracted, and simply returning your focused attention back to the breath. So let's sit with that for a few moments. And just follow your breath for a few moments, bringing it back anytime you're distracted. Remembering that when you get distracted, be kind to yourself. It's not a failure. It's a natural part of life that you get distracted. Critical part of this practice is to notice and simply return the attention back to wherever you wanted it to be. And for now, that's on the breath, lightly, just noticing it going in and out. And previously, the attention on the breath being centered in there is where we left it for the practice. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to move the attention out and just allow it to expand out to cover not just the breath, but the body as a whole. So just allowing yourself, without straining or stretching or putting in any great effort, allowing your attention just to open up to your body as a whole. And just remain open. And is there anywhere that you feel anything in your body right now? Maybe the contact between the feet and the floor, you're behind in the chair. Is there any tension anywhere? Feelings of hot or cold? Is there anything in the body that's calling your attention right now? And if there's not, that's okay. Just remain open and let anything that chooses to come up to your awareness come up. If nothing comes, just notice that too. So just sit with that for a few moments, just allowing yourself to be open to what's going on in your body. Now let's widen the scope of our attention even further to include sounds. When you choose to be open to it, do you notice any sounds around you right now, or any sounds calling to your attention? Just allow them to appear if they do, but try not to get caught up in them. Just notice them and let them go. No need to build a story around them. No need to investigate where they're coming from. Just simply noticing, sounds, or body sensation. Not feeling the need to think about them, just being aware of them, letting them come and go as they wish. Sit with that for a few moments. And if you worry you're getting too distracted, you can ground yourself, but just bringing your attention back to the breath for a breath or two. And again, just open up the awareness, just noticing what calls to you. And again, the intention is to notice those sounds, to notice any sensations in the body, but not necessarily to explore them, build a story around them, or investigate them. Just allow them to arise into your awareness and letting them go. So let's expand the scope of attention a little further to include feelings or emotions. Do you notice any slight or strong feelings going on right now? Maybe you brought some senses or feelings or emotions into the session from something that's going on in your life right now. Maybe it's just a vague flavor of curiosity, or who knows, boredom or anxiety or calm. But just again, just becoming aware. And just allowing the feelings come to your attention and letting them go again. Almost like you're standing in a train station. The feelings or the sounds or the sensations come along like trains and pass you by. You don't feel a need to get on. You don't feel a need to think about where the train is going. They're just happenings. Allow them to go. So just if you notice any feelings come, allow them to come, notice them, don't get caught up with them, let them go. And now, again, just allowing that awareness to get even broader and more open and more free and be more openly aware. What thoughts and images are coming and going? If thoughts and images appear, just allow them to do so. Notice them. Allow them, let them go. No need to dive into them. Again, the intention is just to notice them. Like the trains on the station, they come, they go, not necessarily to get on board. And now just expanding the awareness a little bit more to include awareness, if you like, of awareness itself. So can you be a third-party observer just noticing this experience going on? You notice that you can just see these sensations, these thoughts, these feelings come and go. Just be aware of the fact that you can watch yourself being aware. Just become aware of that. And now let's just return the attention just back onto the breath for a few breaths. Very light attention, don't make it effortful. The breath is going in and out on its own. You're not trying to force it. Just notice for a few mindful breaths. Follow it in and follow it out. So having scanned and experimented with a few of the different sorts of things we can become aware of, let's now just allow our awareness to open to whatever comes up. You might still be aware of the breath, but it's no longer necessarily the primary focus. And just allow yourself to notice whatever happens. So you may notice thoughts going on, sensations, sounds coming and going, arising and passing away. And just be in that open space where they come, you notice them, and they pass on. Not focusing on any one thing, not making stories around anything that comes, but simply resting in that sort of clear, open awareness where thoughts and sensations and sounds and anything else come, and you just let them go. And for a few minutes, just notice whatever you notice. The thoughts, the sensations, the sounds, just let them come and go like clouds in a clear blue sky. Just be open to let whatever happens, happen. Whatever arises, just notice it, be open to it, and allow it to go. So now, let's bring our attention back to focus on the breath, letting awareness of those other things just fade to the background, breathing in and out. So now if your eyes closed, fully open the eyes, but see if you can bring that awareness of what's going on around you to whatever you notice when the eyes are open, taking in the sights of the room. And if your attention is pulled here or there, just watch and notice where it goes, almost like watching a dog running around the park as it explores different areas. And as we come to the end of the practice, try to continue noticing, make a few little movements maybe. Notice those. Move your shoulders, stretch your back. And can you notice what's filling your awareness as you move and as we come back into the session?